I want to talk a little bit about young Cass. So, you were born and raised in Bronx, New York.
Boogie down, yeah.
Um, who did you grow up? Who grew up with you in the home?
Um,
One parent household, two parent household.
it was sketchy. My whole upbringing is a little sketchy, man. It was like a
Why?
lot of people from my era. First of all, I was adopted. I
Mm.
was adopted, and the people who raised me, my mom and who raised me, were older. You know what I mean? My
At
mother
what
was much
age
older.
were you?
I'm I was 3 months when I
Really?
got adopted. I mean, I've
Wow.
been with her. I've been with my mom like since I was 3 months old. It was She used to watch me. You know what I mean, for my mom, and then one day my mom just never came back. She was like,
Wow.
"Yo,"
You
and
mons.
it kept me. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
That is incredible.
yeah, yeah.
So was she married? Was it she?
Yeah, yeah. My father, was a superintendent. You know what I mean, and they were the supers of the building that I lived in the
Mhm.
Bronx. So we lived in the basement. We had the whole basement to ourselves. You know what I mean? It was great, and all our family lived in the buildings and around. So all my aunts and cousins and all that stuff was right local, right in the building. So I grew up in that kind of family dynamic. My
A lot of siblings.
Yeah, my older sister. No, I had an older sister who was adopted as well, but she's much older than me. You know what I mean? And it was her, and her kids were my age. So
Mm-hmm.
my nephews and nieces were
Same
like my
age.
brothers and
I
sisters growing
understand.
up.
Do you know anything about your biological
Not a lot,
parents?
not a lot. I know what she used to do. I don't know who my father is. Never saw him. Never. I never saw my mom for that matter. I just know a little bit about her, but I never saw her. I have brothers and sisters somewhere.
That you
Never
never met.
seen them. Never. I don't know where they are or
But
anything
your
like that.
mom is like an incredible woman.
She was. Yes, she was. Yes,
She
she was.
passed.
She passed at 92.
God bless. She had
Okay,
a
she
good
was
life.
92, and this was, I don't know, 15 years back.
That's pretty
She's been gone.
incredible.
Yeah,
That's pretty incredible. What school did you go to?
I went to a few schools. Well, growing up, I went to Catholic school. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, I went to Catholic
You had to
school.
wear a uniform?
That's surprising to a lot
Yeah,
of people.
what?
I went to Catholic school from fourth grade to eighth grade. You know what I mean? And by the time I went to junior high, it was like I was a genius to everybody. Like who?
You was definitely a creative.
Yeah, definitely, definitely
Mm-hmm.
creative. But having a Catholic school background, once you go there and then go to public school,
Oh shit.
it looked like you a genius to everybody
That's
in
right.
public school
That's right.
because the standards, the teaching standards in public school are
Mm,
way lower. And when I got there, it was no challenge. It was no, it's like I learned that in fourth grade. Like,
mm.
what is y'all doing? So that's when school started to not be interesting to me, and that's when I got into the music,
So
into
you
hip
never
hop.
finished? Got a chance to
Yeah,
finish?
yeah. I stayed in high school up until when hip hop started. I'm out giving out flyers.
Right,
But I
right,
mean,
right.
excuse me,
And you
forget
getting money? You could
going to
curse.
school.
All
You
right.
know what I mean? But yeah. But the last couple of years, and I was trying to stay so I could just get that, say I graduated,
Mm,
but it wasn't in my heart
I feel
anymore.
you.
It was, the music was in me by then. I
What?
went back, got my GED, so I got GED and all that.
Okay.
I even went to college. I enrolled in college, okay, but I don't ever remember going in a classroom.
Mm,
It was just by then. It was just that's not me
I feel
anymore.
you.
That's not what I want. I'm not getting anything out of that. And
Mm-hmm.
I was so entrenched in the music. I mean, hip hop was so young, and it was in the foundational stages. So it was like, I got to do this. I got to add to this. I got to, you know what I mean? I
Mm.
was totally consumed with it.